So we're going Declan Rice then for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Another one, a team that causes a lot of controversy at the moment because of how ridiculous their squad seems to be, despite the fact that they spent £2 billion over the last decade or so. It's Chelsea. I would argue that this is what I said earlier in the office, that I think it's Cole Palmer.
Okay.
I think like Cole Palmer, like, if we're talking about like what's the most devastating injury, if your team is fit and firing, a fit and firing Cole Palmer is one of the best players in the league. And one of my favourite non-United players to watch as well. That's just a side thing. But like, he's been injured and out of form and in and out, and you've seen what it can turn Chelsea into.
Yeah. But is there an argument to say that when Palmer's in a team, everything goes through Palmer, and then when he's not, it kind of frees everyone else up? Like, you're probably seeing like better versions of Neto and all these sort of players when they're a team rather than it being almost like a one-man thing.
Yeah, but it's clearly not working. I mean, I know Chelsea have won 4 of their last 5, which is weird to think about considering that it doesn't feel like they've won 4 of their last 5. They get a red card every game. But I feel like going through Palmer is better for Chelsea than not going through Palmer, because Palmer is a fantastic player when he's at his best.
I mean, there's an argument for Caicedo as well, but I feel like the drop from Caicedo to having like Enzo and Lavia, I wouldn't mind having Lavia in there for a bit if Caicedo was injured. But then Levi Colwill, so we're saying next door, he's like probably the best centre back they've got, like fairly comfortably. And if he's not in there, and you're looking at Disasi's, Buddy, Shields, is that quite a big dip?
That's a big dip, I think.
Where would Chelsea be now if he didn't do his ACL in pre-season?
Yeah.
Probably a lot better off.
The thing is, let's not pretend that even towards the back end of last season, Chelsea defensively were still a bit all over the shop. Like, yes, they've added all these wingers, these flair players, but defensively, that's why they won't win the league. Because, I mean, not that anyone had them down to win the league, but when the defence is that interchangeable and almost a few players are dispensable to be dropped, then yeah, you're probably looking at a 4th to 6th kind of finish. You're not. But again, do the Chelsea owners actually want to win the league, or do they just want to buy and sell and flip? And
just flip players for profit.
Are they assembling a team to win the Premier League? Probably not right now.
There's multi-club ownership as well, isn't it? How can they make more money? Who's going to Strasbourg? I saw something from Bournemouth the other day. They were like, "Oh, this Krupi, what an amazing deal, £12 million." But it just turns out the Bournemouth also own Lorient.
Yeah, they just bought from one of their own clubs to their other
West Ham
clubs.
bid like 35 mil for him. They turned him down, and then Bournemouth got him for like 12, 2 months later.
I mean, in the super chats, Trudy Eden says, "I think it's Caicedo with Palmer a close second." Another name I want to throw out there though is Reece James. I reckon
he's been injured so much though, and they've had to almost carry on life without him so many times.
You can see when he does
he's missed
play
more games
how
for
good
Chelsea than he's played for Chelsea.
Yeah, I know.
I think he 40% of his career appearances have come for Wigan, and he was on loan there for a season.
Wasn't he like captain there when he was on loan?
He was playing
like 18.
Wigan,
yeah.
It's like a good chunk of his career.
I don't think we've seen 2 or 3 consecutive injury-free seasons from him to go, they would be absolutely stuffed without him. He's injured all the time anyway. Unbelievable player, by the way. Him and his sister, unbelievable footballing family. But I don't think we are used to having him around that much that we know what it's like when he isn't injured.
Yeah.
I mean...
No, I hear that.
Yeah. We banter Chelsea fans a lot, but Caicedo genuinely can play right back to a really good standard and invert. I know Arsenal fans are just calling him a right back, but he can actually play there. So, Lavia, Enzo in midfield, Caicedo right back. It's not as big as a drop as you say with Cole Palmer going out. It's Buonanotte.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, is I think that Chelsea's attack looks half as good when Palmer doesn't play and Palmer's not firing. I can't remember what his specific stats were when obviously during his maiden season at Chelsea, but they were absolutely incredible. And I think he has suffered from injuries, and Chelsea are playing Garnetto. They're Garnetto right wing, left wing pairing.
Buonanotte's in there. Gittins is sort of having to
some goal last night, by the way.
Yeah,
Gittins.
A little outside the boot.
Don't know if you meant it, but some goal.
We got a goal and 2 assists, and he did look very good for Chelsea last night in general. But obviously that's his first good performance, really, or
it's Wolves in the Carabao. We need to now see it in a Premier League game. Go and do it against Forest. Go and do it
go and do it against someone where it means a little more, but when there's a bit more eyes on you potentially. So we can Caicedo.
Yeah, go on then.
Agree, Caicedo. What about